in the box for scoreboard. So Fargo dumps it in, gets knocked right back out of the Spud zone. Goes down the West Fargo area. Say the kept it in for a moment, comes up to Ellie. Ellie knocks it back in, goes down into the corner, comes around behind the net. Just back up along the near boards. Fargo kicks it around Ellie and chases it. Bevan's chasing it down all the way down into the Spud zone. She takes around behind the Spud's net. Get it back out to center ice. It gets down past Bevan. She's chasing it down. West Fargo centers it. They got nobody there. Ellie gets it up to neutral ice. Gets it to center. It goes over to Avery. She tries to kick it up. Oh, whiffed on it. Goes back out to Ellie. She drives in on the left side. Uses it along the boards. Ridley follows up. And it gets kicked out to Bevan out at the right point. Back in around. It's thrown way up high off the glass. Ridley centered that one. We didn't have anybody right there. It goes all the way across the other side. Puck goes all the way down. Call off icing. Bevan tries to take it out, loses it in the corner. Abby's got it along the boards, kicks it up. Fargo gets it on their side, turns it over. Lisa tries to keep it in. Berkeley just gets it in and fell down as she went across the blue line. She hadn't gotten a hold of that one though, because Abby was just over the line. It probably would have called an offside as soon as it got in there. That comes over near side. West Fargo sends it in off the boards. Maybe sends it out to Alyssa Hammer. Alyssa drives it towards the center. Crosses West Fargo's blue line. But straight on, sends a shot in. Kicks in behind the net. Lucy shot one in. Fully takes it in behind the net. Up at the point. Alyssa jumps on it, gets it deflected into the near side of the boards. She hits it down around behind the net. West Fargo takes it to the far corner, up to the far boards. Bounces up the boards to get it up. Abby grabs it around the red line, swings around and puts a couple of girls. Oh, they catches them in a yeah, caught him in a change, in a line change. And Abby took that one in and got it up over the goalie's glove side. All by herself. So it was 1-0. Spuds are up. 10:31 remaining in period number 1. Alright, so let's get the face-off. We got Maddie near side and Mayla far side. This one goes down on net right from the face-off. She covers it up. Alright, face-off's going to be in the near corner. Taylor gets it back to Bevan. Bevan directs it towards the net. Or gets it to towards Mayla. Mayla directs it towards the net. Got kicked up on the near side. Then comes back out to her. Now it's over on the far boards. Trying to get it out. Bevan redirects it in. Maddie's chasing it into the corner. Goes back into Ellie. She sends it towards the middle. Gets to Bevan. Kind of missed on it when she took it for a good shot. West Fargo brings it out. We got a 3-on-2. She gets past one defender, sends one in. Ooh, Marley covers it up. So Marley is in the net now for this game. Ella's still not feeling well. So Abby had the goal, was in goal this morning, and Marley's in goal now. She's also wearing Ella's number 33 jersey to make sure it fits over everything, over the pads. Abby's taking the face off. It's getting a bit of a change on. We got Brindley on the left side, Abby at center, and Avery on the right. Fargo tries to bring it up front. The pass goes all the way to the far side. Try to deflect it back in around. He's got it, trying to get it out of the corners. Gets up towards Brindley. Kicks past her, but gets out to the neutral ice. Fargo grabs it just past their blue line, tries to send it back. Crossed over the blue line by about a foot forward. He kicked it back in, and Brindley had not cleared yet. We got offsides on Spuds. Alright, Abby's got the face-off right here in front of us, just outside the West Fargo blue line. Fargo takes that one, 17 gets it, she kicks over 15, and gets it herself and dumps it in. Abby chases after into the corner, trying to get it back to Brindley. Brindley's able to get it out of the zone. Back with Avery. Avery dumps it in. Oh, she was just on the other side of the red line, so they called icing on it. We're going to go back to the Spud zone. It's going to be in the near corner here. Salo's coming in for this face-off. Got Lucy on her left, and Winter on her right. Hammer on her right. Ruby grabs that one. She gets it out of the zone, crosses the red line on the right side, brings it up into their zone. Lost it right against the boards. As Fargo brings it back out. Brooke is able to kind of get that puck away from her, keeps it along the boards. It's sitting right in the corner. She sends it up along the boards, so it's going to just get out of the zone. Fargo's got to wait for everybody to clear. Lucy kicks it over to the near side, drives it up along the left boards, gets it into their zone. This sends it back to Ellie. Ellie tries to center it up, but it kind of bounces up. Goes on net. And the goalie is able to cover it up. All right, 8:03 left in period number 1. Abby's coming in for his face-off again. Got Mila on her right. Maddie on her left. We got Ellie and Devin back on D. Ellie sends that one in, gets deflected off, goes back up to center ice. Devin grabs it. Has to back hands herself up through it when she's driving in. She's got split a couple of girls. Driving in. Throws a high shot up. Goalie knocks it down. Fargo kicks down the far side, but stays in. Devin sends one in deep again, doesn't get through. Back out to her. She says it. Abby's trying to backhand it towards the net. Fargo's able to clear it. And it sends it up. Bounces it into the corner. No icing. And he traces it in. She's trying to wrap around, throwing it back up towards Mira, but it comes to Abby. Abby sends one in. Misses just left of the net. He's back out. Abby's able to kick it back towards Abby. Abby swings out. Comes up to Devin. Devin swings on the right side, sends one in. Goalie covers it, or didn't cover it. She deflected it, sat out front, and West Fargo took it. Hung around near side. Get back out to center ice. Maddie's directing it back in. She drives into the West Fargo zone. Tries to cut to her left and set up a shot. She loses the footing and goes down. Puck goes back out. And it goes all the way down for an icing. So 6:37, it's going to come back to the West Fargo zone. We're going to face off on the near side. Sarah's got this one. She's got Brindley on her left, Avery on her right. We got Berkeley and Ruby back on defense. This one comes back towards Berkeley. She sends it back up to Salo. Salo swings around, sends a shot, and just went off a right pad and post. Goes back out to Berkeley. She tries to send it in, but it's taken away and redirected out. Ruby grabs it though, down the red line, sends it back in once everybody's cleared. You can send it out, nobody there. West Fargo tries to bring it back out. He sends it back up to Brinley. Brinley drives back in here on the left side. Cuts to her left, sends a shot, misses wide right, goes into the corner. Avery sends it back up to Berkeley, but it gets deflected into the neutral ice. Ruby grabs it, swings around, tries to send it back in. Avery redirects that one back down in behind the net. Sailor goes down, fighting for the puck there behind the net. And we get a pass Ruby, but then it gets deflected out. The two West Fargo players, number 16, splitting them. Sends a shot up. Oh, it's right up front. Molly with the save. Pretty lucky though there because it didn't really get cleared out. We ended up with another shooting opportunity. Puck comes all the way down back into the West Fargo zone. Finley brought it down. West Fargo's clearing. Finley grabs it. Leaves it as she crosses the blue line. The change, Lucy comes in. Avery goes off. Going off and Abby comes in. Up and down in the corner of Spuds net, or Spuds zone. It's sent all across to the far boards. Centered up by Lucy, and Abby grabs it, tries to kick it up, goes up into their zone, she chases after it, she centers it, gets past the defender, comes in. Oh, nice shot, really deflected, and then she followed up on her own rebound and threw it in. If she's going to get an assist to help her get it there or not, but Abby Knudsen with the goal makes it 2-0 Spuds, 4:21 left in period one. Mr. Hammer takes the face off, drives it in, throws a long shot, goes wide left, bounces back up on the right side of the net. Lucy dives in after it, but gets over to the boards. Abby kicks it into the corner. Tries to center it up, but West Fargo grabs it, takes it around behind the net near side. All right, they gave Bevan the assist on that goal by Abby. Like I said, on the Spud zone, Abby grabs it, swings around behind the net. Oop, lost it into the corner. Goes around trying to get to Alyssa. Alyssa gets it out. West Fargo kicked it back in for an offside. Face off at center ice. 3:38 left in period one. Spuds up 2-0. Dale's got this face off. She's got Maddie on her left and Mayla on her right. Berkeley and Ruby back on D. Berkeley takes the face off, grabs it around, gets into their zone along the far boards. It's going back and forth back there. Sayla sends it down towards the net, goes back behind, bounces to the near corner. Sent up the boards again. Kicks past Ruby. But Berkeley's able to pick it up around the Spuds blue line and bring it around the other side. Kicks it up to Mayla. She redirects it into their zone. Comes right back again. And Sayla backhanded it back into the West Fargo zone before we had it cleared. Out the face-off, comes back out to Ruby. She sends up the boards towards Mayla. Gets past her. Sitting on the blue line, then it kicks out to neutralize. Comes near side, takes into the Spud zone. Ruby comes picking it off the boards, get it up to Maddie. Maddie's driving it up on the near side, loses it towards the middle. West Fargo redirects it. They're driving it back down. 16 for West Fargo. Sends it down, goes wide of the net. They center it up. 7 intercepts it, takes it over to the near boards, tries to get it out. West Fargo redirects it back in. A long shot from the right boards from West Fargo. And Marley is able to swallow that one up. I did it also there. They say to Lucy. Just put him to Marley. Okay. Sayla coming in for the face-off. She's got Brinley with her and Avery out in front of the net. Oh, nope. We're going to have Abby's coming in. Taylor's heading off. We got Ellie and Bevan back on D. And that face-off goes back to Ellie. Takes it around behind the net. Goes around the far corner, goes up to the far boards. Drives towards the center, takes it to neutral ice. It loses it right around the red line. Puck is deflected back in the spot zone. Abby kicks it off the boards. Bevan grabbed it, drove it into their zone on the right side. Threw a shot way up high. Up over the net, kicks off the boards. Ellie kicks it, sent it right back out front. Ellie took a whack at it, goes into the corner. Ellie sends it back up. Abby redirected it towards the net. Bevan keeps it in. Comes off the boards. And out to number 8 for West Fargo is able to kick that one all the way down into the Spuds zone. Abby grabs it there. She's driving up. Want to catch him in a little bit of a change. She drives it to West Fargo's on the left side, throws the puck up deep, comes up behind the net, up front, on the far boards. It's supposed to come out center, but no one can. The Spuds can get it, and West Fargo sends it all the way down. They waved off icing. They should have pucked it off somebody. Avery takes it behind the net, tries to send it around the boards to the far side. Avery settles it down, centers it up, but doesn't get it to Bevan. To Berkeley, but Bevan grabs it off of the deflection, drives into their zone, sends a shot up to wide left. Ruby keeps it in, knocks it into the corner. Looks back behind the net. Lucy tries to wrap around. Goalie pinched it and keeps it out. Alright, West Fargo's doing a change. And momentarily pause so they get it back on the ice. Sayla's got the face-off. She's got Lucy on her right and Alyssa on her left. We got Berkeley and Ruby back on D. That one comes back, splits both defenders, goes all the way down to the Spud zone. Ruby sends it up on the near boards. Kicks past her. Heads all the way down to the backboard behind the West Fargo zone for the end of the period. So at the end of period number 1, Spuds up 2-0. So paying attention, we got number 33 out there standing by the bench. Looks a little shorter than normal because Marley's playing goal today. She's still wearing Ella's jersey, so to make sure everything fits over top of everything. Ruby's helping her with a drink of water. She's been playing pretty well. She's got a couple good saves so far. I'll be back with start of period 2 shortly. All right, getting ready to start period two. Spuds up 2-1. Same side, Spuds are defending left, attacking right. Start the period, we got Sayla out taking first face off. She's going to receive on her right, and Alyssa Hammer on her left. West Fargo takes that face off, drives it in into the corner. Ripley's back on B, she kicks it up, but it gets centered. Alyssa grabs it, gets it into the corner so it doesn't get out in front of the net. Comes around the far corner, and up to the far point. Ruby grabs it, sends it out, tries to get out of the net, out of the zone, but West Fargo sends it back in. Baker sends it in the corner, sends it around the boards in the near side. It's redirected all the way around. Shot opportunity from West Fargo there. They send it back up in the corner, and it got redirected, but it missed left. Another shot from out here, right out in front of us, right in front of the blue line. It just missed wide right. Ruby grabbed that one out in front and gets it cleared out. West Fargo brings it back, starting at their own blue line. Goes in deep, gets to the Berkeley. She sends it back out. West Fargo drives in before they clear it for an offside. All right, face off right in front of us. Bevan's taking this one. She's got Abby way out far right. Fargo ends up with a drive, starts to drive it in. Sends it in deep from the blue line. Ellie sends it back out. Abby grabs it around the red line. Just grabbing West Fargo's own. Cuts to her left, sends a long shot up. So they knocks it down with a glove. West Fargo then grabs it, starts to send it back out. Once it was deflected, we're having an icing. And we are. So it's going to come back. All right, face-off's going to be in the West Fargo zone in the back corner. Abby's got the face-off. She's got Mila to her right, Maddie to her left. That goes back to Bevan. Bevan gets it over to Ellie. Ellie tries to send it up. It sends up right out front. Knocking it around a little bit, and then we can get it in. It's back out to Maddie, and she loses it right out kind of when she's trying to get out in front of the net. It's knocking it to the far side. West Fargo starts to try and drive it out. Get it out to center ice. Kind of weaves around a couple of girls, comes near side, drives down into the West Fargo zone. She's got Mela to her right. She swings all the way around to her right. Gets behind the net a little bit, tries to throw it up, hits the side of the net. Goes back into the corner. She again throws it up front to Maddie. Maddie takes a couple whacks at it, trying to get it into the net. Doesn't get through to the goalie. Bounces out again. Abby tries to backhand it towards the net. Comes out towards Ellie. She sends it down. Bevan reaches over to keep it in momentarily, and then it finally does come out. She kicks it off the boards on the right side, trying to get it back in. West Fargo clears it out. And it changed there. One of their girls came right up behind Ellie, because they only got a piece of that puck, or else she would have been off the races with it. She's back out. Maddie grabbed it as she was driving in. So she's driving into the West Fargo zone on the left side, swings to the left, throws a shot up, goes just wide enough from behind the net. Puck is centered up. Avery gets to it, backhands it back behind the net. Comes around the far side. Ruby's got it on the point, throws it down. It's deflected into the near corner. Comes up Bevan at the point, near point. She throws it off the girl and then follows up and takes it down into the corner. Drives towards the net, throws it, goes all the way across. West Fargo defenders able to clear it all the way down, but it didn't touch anybody and went all the way from in their zone, so we got an icing. 11:26 left in period two. All right, Sayla's got the face-off. She gets it back to Berkeley. Berkeley tries to send it in. Flecks off a player and goes right back to Sayla. Sayla turns and just shoots it in. Flecks it off the goalie. The goalie flecks it out. Another shot on it. There's no cover the first shot. And then it came out and she hit it again. And that's how the other was able to cover it. So if we go to Berkeley, she drives the left side. Goes to her right, shooting back to her left. West Fargo's trying to get it out. They knock it all the way out. Waved off icing because the two players smacked at the same time. He gets it in the corner. Gets it back out. River gets it out to neutral ice. Pokes it out towards Sayla. Sayla then throws it off the boards and chases after it in the West Fargo zone. Comes around the boards. Goes out to Ruby at the blue line. She throws it up. Ruby kicks it in, trying to chase after it. Fargo trying to draw it out. Gets to Berkeley. She goes to the left side. Sends it up to Brindley. Brindley drives it into their zone. It's sent all the way across to the near boards. Let's get a change. Abby's in. Ruby grabs it. She drives in center. Sends up a real hard shot. Goalie gets a piece of it, but it goes in anyway. Ruby with a slap shot one-timer. Oh, so that one-timer didn't come to her. She actually dribbled it. But then had enough room to let it sit out there while she teed that one up. With a hard slap shot that went over the goalie's. Well, she got a piece of it. But then it screwed up over her right shoulder. It makes it 3-0 Spuds. Abby's taking the face off. She's going to be Lucy on her right and Liz on her left. Abby tied up the center for a moment and Berkeley dove into the middle there to try to get it, but didn't come up with it. We had offsides on the Spuds. So the face off here in front of us, just outside the West Fargo blue line. That's it sent out all the way to the far side of the Spud zone. Abby looks over her shoulder to see where she's going to send it. Sends a high pass, but ends up going all the way down for icing the other way. As they come down the Spud zone. All right, Abby's got the face off. Gives it back in the corner to Ellie. Ellie sends it up to Alyssa. Alyssa tries to get it out, but Ellie grabs it from there. Drives it up to the red line. Comes into the West Fargo zone on the left side. Holds up, tries to find someone in the backhand pass to. West Fargo tries to clear it out. Gets out to Abby at the defensive line. She sends it all the way from there. The goalie knocked it down, but it came loose. It went just on the right side of the net. Comes around to the near side. Bevan sent a hard pass in. It's a shot, but it goes so far left of it. Not sure if that's what she intended. Comes out of his zone to neutral ice. Ellie grabs it. Tries to drive in, gets stripped up. We're going to have a goal penalty on West Fargo for tripping. Number 8 from West Fargo going in the box for tripping. Going to face off in the West Fargo zone. The far corner to the right of the net. Sayla's got Alyssa handed to her right. Bevan in behind, goes back to Bevan. Bevan tries to knock it up, but it goes to the boards, and West Fargo tries to send it up. Goes back to Bevan. She sends one in deep. Goalie kicked it on the far corner. Goes back out to Bevan again. She drives to her right, throws another shot, a bouncer. This one, the goalie covers up. So 1:12 left in the penalty. Spuds one man advantage for another minute and 12 seconds play time. We got Sailor face off, Alyssa Hammer on the right, Maddie on the left. We got Bevan and Ellie back on D. Put this back behind the left Fargo net. Bring it around far side. Ellie gets it to Maddie. Maddie turns and sends it deep, but it gets deflected in behind the net. Fargo sends it around those boards again, gets back to Ellie. She throws it back up the boards. So it chases in there, and it comes back around to her again. Tries to get it more centered. The center gets back behind the net. Comes around the near side to Bevan. Bevan sends a high hard one again. Goes over the net to the far corner. Now he throws it back to Ellie. And the West Fargo cleared it with a hard stick. And that's going to send it back into the West Fargo end with an icing. 30 seconds left on the penalty. 7:56 left in period number 2. Spuds up 3-0. Abby gets that one up to Brindley. Brindley tries to center it up. Gets deflected right behind the net. Miller tries to get it up to Ruby. Comes back to Berkeley. She sent a shot in. Goalie kicked it into the near corner. Puck comes out to far corner. Abby sends it back to Ruby. Ruby sends it deep, but it gets picked off by a West Fargo player. They start to drive it out. Penalty's over. Goes back to full strength. Abby ended up with it. Drove it back into the West Fargo end, threw a shot up. Goalie got a piece with a glove, but it went up over the net. They bring it up near side. Berkeley went in for it, tried to re-deflect it, and got the worst of that collision. I think Wells Fargo's going in for checking. That's to determine that Berkeley's the one who had the puck. I couldn't see from where we're at up here. The boards covered it. It was right along the boards on the near side, so I couldn't see who had the puck. I saw there was a collision for two of them. Looked like so Berkeley must have had the puck on that one. So Spuds going back on the power play. 7:02 left in period 2. West Fargo went up with it after the initial face-off. Maddie ends up taking her, and she ends up with it after her and Abby worked together to take it away from that player. Gets out center. If Burnley had gone down, so no one could really do anything with that puck when it came up. That one gets sent all the way down on net. There's no icing on it. And we just had to cover it up. All right, minute 6 left in the power play. Taylor's got the face-off. And it comes back towards the net. Ruby gets it. She gets it up to Alyssa Hammer. As she starts to drive it up, she gets it up into neutral ice. Gets past the red line. Crosses into the blue line. Holds up like she's trying to get a shot. Slows down. Sends it up deep. So he knocks it away. He's bouncing around right out front for a while there, but only the first one was an actual shot. The three pucked it back down towards the net, but West Fargo starts to bring it out. Gets the turn, shoots it again. That time the goalie covered it up. 36 seconds left in the power play. Bevan and Ellie coming in. We're getting a defensive change. Sailor's taking the face-off. She's got Bevan on the back right, Ellie on the back left. This one scoots all the way across, and Ellie goes and gets it out the back right in front of the blue line. Sailor sends it up to Maddie. Maddie sends a shot in, but it misses wide left. Sailor tries to bring it out. Ellie kicks it back in. Comes up along the boards to Ellie again. Sends it down back behind the net. Maddie reverses direction. Tries to get it up to somebody who can do something with it. She turns it out to Ellie. Ellie sends it over to Bevan. Bevan tries to down and fluttered towards the blue line, but then she sent it back in. This time Wells Fargo, but penalty's over. Coming out of the box, number 16 says to drive it. Ellie and Bevan both working real hard to make sure she didn't have any chance at that. Bevan actually laying out and throwing her stick out in front to deflect it away from her so she didn't have a shooting opportunity. But she had beaten both of them. I just want to get sent back down. And reverse back out. Bevan sends it to the near boards. Alyssa Hammer, Alyssa turns. Dribbles a little bit. Lost it as she's trying to go around the player to the left. Puck goes down into the West Fargo zone. Gets sent back out to Ellie. Center right, so Ellie waits for a little clear and drives it on the left side. Sends it back to Abby. At the point, Abby sends it deep. And to Bevan. To Brindley. Brindley gets a shot on goal at the goalie covers. 4:32 left in period number 2. It's still up 3-0. Abby's got the face-off, goes into the corner. West Fargo directs it up. And gets sent back in behind the net. They send it out again, comes all the way around. Seven's at the left side on D. She sends it back up on the board. So 3 of them there kind of fighting for it. Finally pokes it out. West Fargo takes it down behind the net. Comes up to Avery. Avery sends it up front. A nice centering pass for her, but no one was there. It actually went all the way out of the zone. So I had to grab it, swing around, try to clear the zone, or let everybody else clear the zone before she drove it back in, and they never could quite get it back in. Then it gets kicked down to this Spuds zone. Ellie takes it behind the net from the near corner over to the far corner, sends it up the far boards, trying to get it up to Brindley. She grabs it on the blue line, drives it up, sends it up to Abby. Abby crosses into their blue line, throws a long shot up, misses wide right. Avery grabs it on the boards on the near side, sends it back up behind the net. Out to Ruby. Ruby's at the point. She tries to throw it in. West Fargo grabs it. Henry keeps it in. The girl's struggling for it along the side there. And one of the West Fargo players ends up with it, throws it up, and Ruby kept it in. And Bevan gets it over to, and Abby grabs it on the left side. She throws it back towards Bevan. Bevan settles it down. There's a long shot up. Goalie's able to cover it. .254 left in period 2. Spuds up 3-0 still. Getting some changes going on. Sayla's coming in. We got Lucy to her right, Alyssa Hammer to her left, and we got Ruby and Berkeley still in on D. She gets this one back to Berkeley. Berkeley settles it down, sends it down towards net. Went on just right of the net. Got kicked into the near corner. Taylor tries to get it up to Alyssa up front. Gets knocked back to her, so she swings her on the other side of the net. Trying to do a wraparound, but gets kicked it back into the near corner. Casey loses it there as they try to bring it out. Comes out to Berkeley, but she had backed up behind the blue line before she knocked it back in for an offside. 2:27 remaining, period 2. So let's get the face-off right here in front of us. This puzzle ends up with it. She starts driving it in, centered it. Marley blocked one, and they couldn't stop it. It fluttered out, and then she got another one. She got 2 saves on that one there. All right, face-off's going to be in the Spud zone right here in the near corner. Over here in front of us. Sayla's got this one again. She gets it back to Berkeley. Tries to drive on it. Kind of flutters up, but Lucy grabs it right around the Spud blue line, drives it in. She gets past a couple defenders, throws it down towards the net. Deflects back behind the net, the West Fargo net. Goes over the far corner. Comes up the boards towards Ruby. Ruby kept it in, but then she lost her footing, and then it got knocked behind her. Everybody cleared for that one across the line again, so we had, Burka sends it in deep. Spuds zone in the near corner. Lisa chased after it, intercepted it, swings towards the net, cuts it out front. Oh, it got poked out before anybody could get to it. Real good skating on her part. She grabbed it in the corner, swung around, laid it up real nice for someone to try to get to it before I think it was Alyssa was there, before she could get up to it. West Fargo player poked it away. At the end of that, we ended up with a offside. So Bevan's taking this face off. She's got Mila to her right, Maddie to immediate left, and then Abby far out left. After a little bit of movement, they got out to Abby. Abby sends a shot in, kicks out front, comes back out to Abby as she threw it in. A goal from Abby Knutson. She had two shots there. First one got deflected out. I think it came up to Maddie. Maddie got it back over to her, and she was still coming in, and she threw a second shot in and made it into the net. And it's a 4-0 Spuds. Abby staying in for the face-off. It's over. Bevan takes it, knocks it into the West Fargo zone. They send it back up. And he dumps it in. Doesn't make it all the way down though. It comes back out to center ice. Maddie grabs it though when they were trying to clear it out. Drives back in. Ooh, took a big swing and missed it. Got it back again. Threw it behind the net. Comes around near side. With Bevan at the point. She sends a looper. It bounced out. Sent it back down towards the net. .9 seconds left in period number 2. Spuds up 4-0. In this line, we got Sarah taking the face-off. She's got Brinley on her left and Avery on her right. Pucking up between everybody's legs. Zip. Ellie keeps it in. Keeps it to Brinley. Brinley sends it across. Sets behind Avery all the way in the corner. Tries to get it out. Comes out to Bevan. She sends it back in along the boards. Avery kept it down and coming back out. Comes out to West Fargo in the corner. They start sending it back around. And as she walks it up, Bevan backs up. Redirects it right at the end of regulation for that period. So at the end of 2, it is Spuds 4, West Fargo 0. And the announcements here, they gave Ella credit for the saves. So she's wearing her jersey. But that was Marley. Marley got those. So look at that. She got 7 saves so far in the game, in the official scoreboard. All right, we're gonna go off for a Zamboni break here. So I'm gonna silence this so we don't lose our feed. We'll see you guys start up again here in about 15 minutes. All right, we're going to be getting ready here. Starting period number 3. So it's a defendant on the right again. Taylor's got the first face off. So coming in. Avery's in on the right wing, and Brendan's on the left. We got Devin and Ellie back on D. This one comes back to Devin. She gets it up to Sailor. Sailor kicks it to her right to Avery. Avery lost it back, and Sailor's right there. She gets it back to Devin. Devin sends it in. Deflected out front. On the near side out to Ellie. Ellie lost it right along the boards, so the 17th West Fargo drives it in. Goes down towards the net. Ellie kicks it off towards the corner. Devin sends it around the boards to the far side. Flip to Avery. Avery clears it out of the zone. Devin tries to bring it in. Devin grabs it, brings it near side. Heads to the middle. Got Brinley on the left. He sends a long shot in, and it goes in on the left. Goal for Devin Silkness. I don't think there was an assist on that one. Started off near side here out in front of the scorer's table. Cut to the middle as she crossed the blue line, and then threw it back. And the goalie didn't really react, so I don't think she even saw it. She was kind of screaming at one of her own players. That makes it 5-0 Spuds. 54 seconds into the third period. This one comes back to Ruby. Ruby sends it up to Lucy. Lucy grabs it, takes it up past the blue line on the right side, sends another shot in. That one gets deflected out. It's back. West Fargo tries to get it out. Clear it out to neutralize. Ruby grabs it, sends it up near side to Alyssa. Alyssa's right in front of us here at the red line. She sends it, tries to send it in deep. So the defender grabs it, sends it out. Abby gets it right before it gets to the blue line, sends it back into the corner. So back hands it down. Throws it back in. This time the goalie's able to cover it. All right, the face-off's in the far corner of the West Fargo zone. Abby's got the face-off. She's got Lucy on her right and Alyssa Hammond to her left. We got Ruby and Berkeley back on defense. Comes back from Ruby. Ruby sends a hard slap shot. Misses to the right of the net. Goes back to the boards and bounces back up. Comes around on the near boards. Puts it back up, keeping it in. Sends it out to Alyssa. Alyssa grabs it. Gets it on one player. Drives it to the left side of the net. Throws it, but goes way high up around the boards. Berkeley gets it on the far point. Sends it back around again. And she's able to grab it, tries to send it right up there towards Abby, gets stuck behind her skate a little bit, then bounces out front. Alyssa jumps on it for a shot. That gets deflected out. And West Fargo is able to clear it out. 17th West Fargo gets it around Ruby, kicks it into the corner. Abby follows her up, pinches it against the boards over. Ruby grabs it, takes it behind the net to the far side. Sends it up to Lucy. Lucy grabs it just outside the blue line, drives it through into their zone, comes up the right side of the net, sends it out, and the goalie's able to keep it out and then cover it up. Good scoring opportunity there for Lucy. Got that pass from Ruby and drove it almost the full length of the ice. All right, Santa comes in for this face-off. She's got Mila on her right, Maddie out on her left. Now we got Devin and Ellie back in on D. This one gets knocked back off a deflection all the way down the Spud zone. Ellie gets it back there, tries to send it up. She did not call an offside there when it came out across the blue line. So I got it back out again. West Fargo dumped it in a second time. And he tries to get it out. This time across the blue line, we're going to kick back in, and we got an offside. That same line staying in for this one. Sarah's got the face up. And Maddie right here in front of the glass. Gets it back to Bevan. Sailor picked it off as it got to the blue line. West Fargo's going to take it back. He takes it over by the right side, backhands it back up to Spuds net. Brings it up the boards to Mela. And tries to settle it down. So she's skate it up. She gets it up to the neutral line, gets it over to Sayla right at the red line, but then they lose it and they get redirected. Ellie grabs it, takes it along the board. Sayla gets it out, sends it over to Bevan. Bevan works it around, tries to get it up to Mela. He does get a stick on it. Sayla follows up on it, but then finally West Fargo starts taking it back the other way. It gets deflected back again towards the Spuds direction. Was trying to get a change. Bevan didn't get off, but she grabbed that one. Tried to get it near side and drive it in. Lost it before she got to the blue line. It kicks down. They're on down in the Spud zone. Abby grabs it there. Takes it around behind the net to the far side. Looking for what she wants to do. She kicks it off the boards up to Avery. Deflected it back up to mid-ice. Fargo tries to send it in. They do. Gets up on the board. Goes all the way down. 16 for West Fargo. Tries to center it up. Ruby's there to keep it out. Maddie grabs it at that point. Drives up. She kind of comes center. Gets up to the red line. She's skating to her right. Tries to left-hand it back, or backhand it over. It goes into the corner. Comes up to the boards. Ruby keeps it in. Gets it back to Maddie. Maddie sends it down towards Avery. He just couldn't handle it. It's redirected towards a good pass right out in front of the net, where he had a chance at it. West Fargo tried to clear, but it hit Abby. And after that deflection, then they were able to clear it all the way down. That's going to go for an icing, so it's going to come back to the West Fargo zone. 9:09 left in period 3. Spuds up 5-0. All right. Abby Knutson sitting face up. She's got Bender to her left, Avery to her right. We got Berkeley and Ruby back on D. She comes back to Ruby. She hits it hard, goes behind the net, comes up on the far side. Ruby tries to center it up, but it doesn't get through. West Fargo tries to get it out. But Berkeley takes it, drives it in, sends it down towards the net. Comes around near side. Fargo kicks it up off the boards to get it out. Sends it all the way down. And we're going to have icing, and it's going to come back. All right, face off, West Fargo zone, near circle. Same lines in. Abby gets it back. Ruby sends it up. It goes up, over to Avery. She sends it towards the net. Up right in front of the net, and Abby was there trying to poke it in, but was able to cover it up before she could do so. All right, good offensive change. So let's got this one. And Lucy on the left, goes to Lucy. Lucy sends it back to Berkeley. Berkeley sends it up towards the net. Goes back to Lucy again. She had a shot on. Goes over to Ruby. Ruby sends it to the right. Throws it down towards the net. Boy, lays out to the front it out. Goes back behind the net. Sarah's trying to bring it out. Throws it around Berkeley, and it goes all the way down for an icing. It's going to come back to their end again. Face-off's going to be in a far circle, West Fargo zone. Got a defensive change, so we got Ellie and Bevan in. We got Silly taking it with Lucy on her right and Oklahoma on her left. It gets over to Lucy. Lucy deflects it back to Bevan. Bevan sends a long shot in, goes into the corner. Lucy chases it down. She centers it up. Deflected all the way across. Lucy passes it back to Bevan again. Then he sends it back up to her into the corner. He tries to send it right up to Selah, but it gets deflected. Try to get it out. Can't. Bevan with a real good job of keeping it in there. Deflecting the near boards. This time Fargo gets it clear to center ice. Tries to take off with it, but the 16 does end up with it, and she starts driving towards the net, but gets harassed, and puck comes out into the corner, and then comes back, stretches it out again. Lucy with a good stick to keep that one from getting passed up. Trying to get it out. Bevan followed up to drive it in. Lucy kicks it down into the corner, comes up along the boards, back to Bevan again. And sends it deep. And a better play there to throw it left over to Ellie. She was wide open on the left side. Puck's back in the far corner again. You see backhands it, trying to get it up towards Alyssa, but West Fargo takes it, drives it to center ice, throws it all the way down. But she did so before she got to the red line. Missed the net. But they waved off icing. I don't know if Marley touched it at all there, or Hammer drives it in. She gets it, drives it all the way up on the left side. Throws a shot up, and it goes and hits the net. She came from all the way down her own zone, came up the left side. I think caught him in a bit of a change, or people not paying attention. By the time they got there, they couldn't catch up to it, and she threw that biscuit in the basket in the upper right corner. That makes it 6-0 for the Spuds. 6 minutes and 21 seconds left. Mayo picks the pocket for that one, gets it over along the boards, trying to get it in. Abby comes over, throws it down on net. Ella made it just past the goalie as well to go in. We got another goal for Abby Knutson. That makes it 7-0 going into runtime. All right, Abby's got the face-off. Got Maddie on her left and Mila on her right. And Fargo ends up with it. 16 drives in. Quickly is able to out-position her for it. Kicks it back towards Maddie. Maddie gets it out of the zone. Drives it up to goes towards center. Just crosses their blue line. Mila kept it in, and it sat right for her. She threw it in deep. Left it into the far corner. They clear it out. Goes down into the Spud zone. Ruby's chasing after it. They're waving it off. You look and see where she's going to go. She sends it out deep. Deflects up. Maddie, just past Maddie on the left side. She grabs it, drives up. Does a long shot over and just goes, just deep past the goalie into inside the far post. Goal for Maddie with the assist from Ruby. So 37 left in period 3. Spuds up 8-0. Salem got the face-off. Then kicks it down into their zone. Puck goes around behind the net. Bring it back around near side. Oh, I said happy birthday. I thought that was Ruby that set that one out there for the assist on the last goal. Oh, we got another one. Smacking around at it was Sayla. Not sure who knocked it in. Congratulating Sayla for it, but Sayla, Brindley, and Avery were all right there. The floodgates are open a little bit here in the third period. They've got the face-off again, so Avery on her right, Brindley on her left. Got Berkeley and Ruby back on D. Sayla ends up with that one off of the... Tries to get it into their zone, gets picked back up. Then Ruby jumps on it, sends it in deep, chases after it. Ruby chases, comes up with a poke check it, keeping clear in the zone. Kept it in again with her skate for a second until it finally bounced out. West Fargo's driving now. They got a loss of the blue line, send it in deep. Ruby backhands it up, get it out, but it gets centered. Oh, quick. Good save by Marley. A nice pass from West Fargo up to one of their forwards and right up front. She threw a hard shot in from about 5 feet. Marley blocked that one, and they knocked after the. Oh, then it goes in for another one. That'll hit the post and deflects out. It comes out, Abby backhands it towards the net. It goes into the near side. Goes up to Ellie. Ellie tries to send up the boards, but gets taken away. West Fargo drives it up. They're just crossing the Spuds blue line on the left side. Right up front for number 8, but she couldn't quite handle it. And he scoots over to Finley. Finley drives it out of the zone. Only Taylor lost it about the red line, but then she drives it in past the blue line on the left side, throws a slower shot up. But then another shot goes in, doesn't make it through. West Fargo drives up on the far side, gets up past the red line, gets taken down, but they're calling that she just lost her footing. Ends up with Lucy. Lucy drives to her right, tries to move in with it. Lost the puck as she gets towards the corner. Abby jumped on that though as it came out. They got it deflected up and on top of the net. All right, we're down to a minute 20 left in the game. Goes up 9-0. Face up in the far corner. So I gets it back towards Lucy. Lucy gets it to Bevan. Back to Lucy. Lucy sends a shot in. Goes back behind the net to the near corner. Lucy sends it back all the way across. Back to Bevan. He sends it down towards the net, but it gets deflected up and back behind the net again. Lucy again centers it. Takes a leg, starts to come up. Number 17 for West Fargo drives it out of their zone. Cuts to her left a little bit, trying to do something with it. It gets, and it's rubbed in. It got directed towards the net. And Marley, when she went to drop on it, it slipped past her. The last minute of the game. They happen. This was your first time playing goalie. So 25 seconds left. Sailors get the face-up. 9-1 Spuds. It comes back to Bevan. Bevan puts it up to Lucy. Lucy knocks it in towards the zone. 5 seconds left. He's back out to Bevan. Bevan lost it. It's Fargo trying to drive, but that's the end of the game. Let's take that one 9-1. The last minute goal from West Fargo. After the shutout. Still real good goalie work for what she did face. Marley playing goalie for Ella today. And deflected a lot of really good hard shots, a couple of good hard shots. She didn't face as much as the West Fargo goalie did. I think she faced about 30 shots to maybe 10. But still, for her first time, did a good job. I think we got 4 games next weekend. I got those right. We'll put them up. Put them up on the Facebook page here, so everybody knows what we got going on, and we'll have those for you right here, both on YouTube and on Facebook. Everybody stays warm. Hopefully by next weekend, when the next games come around, it'll be a little bit warmer outside.